superhero is home. D5.
Hi everyone, thanks once again for joining us on our YouTube channel. As always, I'm Semaganda Joseph. Today where I'm standing, this is the garden I showed you last time when I had planted here sugar grass. But this time around, I haven't planted sugar grass, I have instead planted soya. Why? Because it's a very good source of protein, and the type of soya planted is Mark Soya N6Y because it's very good when it comes to animal farming. So dear fellow farmers, whosoever is doing zero grazing or whosoever is doing semi-intensive, these are the sources of proteins. We know the benefits of soya, and I'll be discussing all the different benefits of soya in the next video. So where we are standing right now, we have planted soya. All of this field, as you see it, because there are 2 acres, we have planted here soya bean. So we just pray maybe we receive the rains, because for us we have been very much prepared and we are so much ready, just waiting for the rains, and we do hope maybe 2 to 3 days we shall have the rains. But in case we fail to have the rains, we shall have to do the irrigation, because we can't depend only on the natural rains. First of all, last year I showed you a video when I had rented this place and we planted here sugar grass, as you saw. But I want to tell my fellow youths and different people, other farmers, how was I able to acquire this piece of land? When I had traveled to South Africa, an opportunity came, and the owner of the place was selling it 28 million, 14 million per acre. How was I able to achieve this? I had bought my small piece of land in Kavuma, that's near Salama Road. It was 16 by 35. Then I sold that one at 15 million. So I was able to pay part of this. So now it is ours. We are going to be using it to educate fellow farmers, to show what we shall be doing. So it's going to benefit all the others. So, and I thought maybe that small piece of land of 16 by 35 feet, that it was so small because I bought it 2 years back at 6 a.m. See the profits it made. Why am I telling all this? It's because fellow farmers or fellow youths who are outside there who don't have enough money maybe to start or to buy big chunks of land. If there's any chance outside the city, outside the Kampala, outside any city, Mbale, any city in Uganda, if you can afford to buy a small piece of land at 2, 3, or 5 m, maybe 3 to 5 years from now, you'll be able to sell that piece of land at quite a higher price so that you can purchase in the village. Because for me, I have zero interest in the city now. I'm a farmer, very much interested in being in a village where I can have at least a bigger piece of land as compared to the expensive land in the city. So I was able to acquire this piece of land because of that small piece of land. Many people minimized it. When I was buying it, they told me I'm buying 16 by 35. What are you going to do from there? But I kept my money there. It kept on multiplying. When an opportunity knocked, I used it as that. Hadn't I had that, I wouldn't have bought this piece of land. So I'm super, super excited and I'm so happy, because I don't know if another person came and took it, we would have lost it altogether, because now we can see we have planted this soya. So I'll be discussing how to plant it, how have we come up with such a kind of garden. And since we are on zero grazing, also whosoever is doing semi-intensive, or someone who's planning to do fattening, please, you need soya, even if you want to own, because we know it has even much more good protein as compared to alfalfa. This is better than alfalfa. We know that. And in my ration, and what I have learned along the way, first of all, you can't use alfalfa as a source of protein in your ration. It's because we know alfalfa is hay, but hay is a very good source of protein. But it is not the source of protein. Those two can confuse. Alfalfa has got a very high protein content in it. Among the pastures we do have, it is the best. So that's why it's called the queen of protein. But in ration, you can't use it as the source, as a source of protein. The same to coarse Ghana, it has carbohydrates. We know that coarse Ghana has got carbohydrates. But in your ration, we use maize. If you have yellow maize, it's the best. But even if you don't have yellow maize, you can still use our local maize that we do have, which is available here. That maize is a source of energy. We can't only depend on our cross Guyana as a source of energy. That's what I've learned along the way, because I was feeding them some alfalfa and the cross Guyana, but I couldn't get positive results as compared to what I'm getting right now. My animals are a little bit cachectic, but they have greatly improved. I believe by the end of March we shall be somewhere. I'll be showing you the animals how they look like right now. So that's why we decided to plant soya. Again, in the ration, all the feed that we are buying, maize is a bit cheaper, sunflower is a bit cheaper, but again, soya is so expensive because it's between 2,800, then sometimes it goes up to 4,000. So a kilogram, so you see that it's very much better. You plant the most expensive feed at your farm, and you purchase the other which are cheaper. But if you only plant, say, cross Guyana and don't have like alfalfa or soya or sunflower, those ones which are very expensive, in your ration will be out of the business, because you have to balance between production and the cost of production. How much do you invest in to produce what we are producing? So you have to balance between that. So my fellow farmers, that's why I have planted soya. I'll be giving you the updates, how it will perform. Those are the reasons why I have planted it. And I will be sharing more with you along the way. So that's the quickest way I was able to purchase this piece of land. So if you can buy like 50 by 50 or 50 by 100, you hope to start good farming 2 to 3 years now, purchase that piece of land, leave it there for a certain period of time. After that period of time, you can sell it and again be able to buy in the village. Don't be afraid of coming deep in the village, because that's where the gold is. So I have shared with you what I have here. I'm going to be updating you more. We are doing a lot of work here. We know that in farming, it's about utilizing the seasons. We have been lucky enough, maybe we have almost had rains throughout the year, that we even in this very month of March, we have had the rains. But now, right now it's very hot, super hot. So for us, we have already prepared the gardens. I'm going to be showing all the gardens, the alfalfa garden, the cross garden, even our napier. And what you have to know, because since we totally decided to go on zero grazing, we have faced a number of challenges, and of which we have rectified those challenges. We are more prepared to succeed this time around. I'm even so happy about that. We are more prepared to succeed. We have learned a lot from our past mistakes. Just a matter of saying we have learned the hard way. That's why I come out and I share what I know with you, so that you don't do the same mistake you've done, for the success of our country and Africa at large.